Hello everyone, welcome back to Intellify. I am Shruti and I'm here to discuss some more political science NCERT questions of class 10. So let's begin with the second chapter now, federalism. Question number 1 says locate the following states on the blank outline map of India. So the map, there is a map of India, we have to locate there. So green one is Sikkim, blue one is of Manipur, orange one is Chhattisgarh, and the red one is of Goa. Let's move on to the next question. Identify identify and shade three federal countries other than India on the blank outline map of the world. So the three countries which have been outlined are South Africa, Pakistan, and Australia, as you can see in the map. So move on to the next question. Point out one feature in the feature of the practice of federalism in India that is similar to, and one feature that is similar to, and other feature that is different from Belgium. Okay, so we have to tell one feature which is similar to Belgium and another feature which is different from Belgium. So feature in the practice of federalism in India that is similar to Belgium is that power sharing between the union and the state government. Feature of practice of federalism in India that is different from Belgium is India has no community government in practice, while Belgium has one. Okay, question number 4 says, what is the main difference between a federal government form of government and unitary one? Explain with an example. So the federal form is, in federal form there is a sharing of power between union government and state government, whereas in the unitary form the power is centralized with one union government and there is no role of state governments. So example of federal form is India. India is a federal country with union governments at the center and state level and Panchayati Raj at the local level. The example of unitary form is Sri Lanka, where the national government has all the powers. Okay, so moving on to the fifth question, which says that state any two differences between the local government before and after the constitutional amendment in 1992. So, uh, local government pre 1992 and local government post constitutional amendment of 1992. So, in pre 1992, elections to these local governments were not held regularly, and local governments did not have any powers or resources of their own. Okay, after the 1992 amendment, it is constitutionally mandated to hold regular elections to local government bodies. The state governments are required to share some powers and revenue with the local government bodies. The nature of sharing varies from state to state. Moving on to sixth question, which is fill in the blanks. Since the United States is a blank type of federation, all the constituent states have equal powers and states are dash vice, vice versa the federal government. But India is a dash type of federation and some of states have more power than others. In India, dash government has more powers. So if you fill up, then since the United States is a coming together type of federation, all the constituent states have equal powers and states are strong, vice versa, the federal government. But India is for holding together type of federation, and some states have more power than others. In India, central government has more powers. So question 7 says, here are three reactions to the language policy followed by India. Give an argument and an example to support any of these positions. Okay, any of these positions. So, Sangeeta, the policy of accommodation has strengthened national unity. Arman, the language-based states had divided us by making everyone conscious of their own language. Harish, this policy has helped to consolidate the dominance of English over all other languages. So the policy accommodation mentioned by Sangeeta is the correct one to the language policy followed by India. Due to this policy, India stands in unity with all states having different languages. Had India not followed the policy of accommodation, several states could have proposed separation from the country. So, this is the right answer. Question number 8 says the distinguishing feature of federal government is A. The national government gives some powers to the provincial governments. D. Power is distributed among the legislatures, executive, and judiciary. C. Elected officials exercise supreme power in the government. D. Governmental power is divided between different levels of government. So the correct answer is D. Governmental power is divided between different levels of the government in federal government. Moving on to next question. Few subjects in the various list of Indian Constitution are given here. Put them under union, state and concurrent list as provided in the table below. So, defense, police, agriculture, education, banking, forest, communication, trade, marriages. We have to list and we have to include them in the list. So, union list includes defense, communication, and banking. State list include police, agriculture, and trade. Concurrent list includes education, forest, and marriages. Moving on to question number 10. Examine the following pairs that give the level of government in India and powers of the government at that level to make laws on the subjects mentioned against each. Which of the following pairs is not correctly matched? So we have to take out the odd one out. State government, state list, central government union list, central and state government corporate list, local government residuary list. So the wrong option here is local government and residuary powers. Moving on to next question. 11. Match list 1 forms of power sharing with list 2 forms of government and select the correct answer using the codes given below. List 1 includes Union of India, State, Municipal Corporation and Gram Panchayat. List 2 includes Prime Minister, Sarpanch, Governor and Mayor. We have to match them. List 1 from list 2. Okay, so Union of India is the Prime Minister, State has the Governor, Municipal Corporation has Mayor, and Gram Panchayat has Sarpanch. Okay, so moving on to the next question, which says consider the following two statements on power sharing and select the answer using the codes given below. A. In a federation, the powers of the federal and provincial governments are clearly demarcated. B. India is a federation because the powers of the union and state are specified in the constitution and they have exclusive jurisdiction on their respective subjects. Sri Lanka is a federation because the country is divided into provinces. D. India is no longer a federation because some of the powers of the state have been devolved to the local government bodies. So, which of the statements are true and false? Option A, B, and C. Option B, A, C, and D. Option C, A and B. Option D, B and C. So the correct answer is option C, A and B only. So thank you guys. Stay tuned for more NCERT questions of political science class 10. Thank you.